Nothing to see. Oh wait, there's a dead goblin. With a stuffed bear. I wonder if that was like loot, something the goblin took. Or, I don't know, if the raider's always running around with his teddy bear. Oh gosh.
Someone's moving around in there.
I like that everyone succeeded, except for Gale, who's like, loot. Here we go. Zhentarim. I don't like the abundance of fire wine barrels around here. But I guess if you get in here unprepared, you just toast. And actually, just to be sure, we're getting our characters out. Are you judging the goblin for walking around with a soft teddy bear? No, I think it's actually kind of cute trait if he was doing that.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
That was really nicely showing off Gale's legs. Gale's more concerned about eating some magic metal or shoes. True. And Gale recites Rugen's passphrase. Little serpent, long shadow.
Oh, helms, dwarves. I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you'd best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Okay, and since there is Zhentarim, and we talked about that last time, I think? Zhentarim are pretty awful assassins, slave traders, do stuff like human trafficking, don't care about morals or anything. We are going to defeat the Zhentarim here. The only thing we're gonna do is already taking out this guy here. And I think the best way to do that is like getting Astarion in and then just like going for a quick sneak attack. Does anyone know if you kind of like ally with the Zhentarim here in the first act? Does that influence like how the later parts of the game work? Morality? Nah, that's optional. Yeah, I mean Zhentarim are just like basically extreme capitalists. It's like, if there's money involved, we do this. There is absolutely nothing to loot. Oh, very disappointing. Bottles/bottles, but that's basically it.
Ready and willing.
Okay. Come on, companions. So summoning Scratch here. And then we can go for the sneak attack. I mean, around here we don't have any fire one barrels, so I think we don't really have to worry. Gonna
Enough waiting.
hide with everyone. And Astarion! Enjoy your sneak attack. And here we go. Nice. That was pretty damn effective. I landed with them. They give a discount on the merchandise in Moonrise and the city. Oh, that's cool. So at least they do notice that and they do appreciate that. That's cool.
My patience wanes.
Hey, Lizelle. Don't need to be patient for long. Gosh, that sword is so huge. Nice. And it even was a critical hit.
No fun at all. Woe upon the unsuspecting.
And I mean, it's for the experience, right? Oh my gosh. I kind of feel like I'm very, very slowly drifting to the evil side, because it's just like honor mode and I need all the XP. We're not doing an evil run. There's a Zhentarim. I don't feel bad about killing them.
To new horizons.
It already sounds like I'm making up excuses. Oh well. Oh, that was nice. Pears, oranges, kiwi. I think I've never seen or at least noticed a kiwi in this game. I'm just busy looting around. What is your favorite fruit? And I mean, I'm talking about like sweet fruit, so like apples, stuff like that. Don't come at me and be like, oh, actually an eggplant is my favorite fruit. Yes, those are fruit. Or a tomato. But I'm talking about like sweet fruit. Like berries or stuff like that. I think my favorite fruit is actually the watermelon. I also really do like blackberries. Raspberries are also fun. Now I'm getting hungry. And I'm so much looking forward every year to the watermelon season. Because then you can actually, like, on the one hand, you can actually afford watermelons, because out of season they're hellishly expensive. And they also just don't taste right. And especially when, like, Aldi around here has, like weeks where you can get watermelons on sale. I sometimes go there and just buy, like, 2 big watermelons and carry them back home. I'm looking forward to that again. The small, well, not the small things in life, the big heavy things in life. Ooh, there was a key. I gotta look for a while. I'll pop back in before I have to go to the theater. Have fun, everyone. Alright, June. See you later. Do strawberries count? I would say so. Strawberries are also nice. Also had quite a few strawberries the last few weeks. Because it's also, they are in season now. There's the wardrobe, and I think we need the key for that one. Yep.
Well now, a little spectacle never hurts.
And I also just love it. I love the idea of putting wardrobe there with like a secret entrance to a cave. That's just cool. I mean, Zhentarim are really cool as enemies. They are a very interesting faction.
Color me curious.
I don't know if that was the best way to get to this wooden crate, Gale, but you do you. I also like that Scratch is just like going along. Just like, I'm helping. Hey, I think we looted everything. Looking at our camp supplies, we are packed. We can short rest, let me calculate, 13 times. Which is pretty decent. I want a quick save. I know it doesn't help with anything, but I want a quick save. Oh gosh. I'm a little scared. Even though I think fighting the Zhentarim down here is not even that hard. I think it never really was an issue. But I'm still scared. A nice orange is pretty top tier for me. Curious, I never heard anyone say oranges are their favorite fruit. But they're cool. I think oranges are like one of the fruit where it really makes a difference, like how good they are. Like a bad orange is like really plain, I think. But if you have like a nice or aromatic orange, it's really cool. Like, do you just eat them whole or do you do something with them? I really like strawberries, melons, raspberries, peaches, and mango. Oh, mango's also really nice. I really like grapefruits too. I do like grapefruit lemonade, but grapefruit itself is too bitter for me. But I do like the taste, so I can appreciate that as well. Do you like bitter stuff in general, Monotone? I've been eating them too, but I need to watch out because I'm mildly allergic to them. Yeah, I think we had that talk before, Alistair. But like a year or 1.5 ago, we were talking about strawberries. I think it was a year ago. I think it was also like when it was strawberry season. I used to really like apples, but since I got all of my front teeth knocked out, oh gosh. And fourth one put in, I'm scared of breaking it again. Yeah, understandable. I also chipped off like part of one of my front teeth, like in the upper jaw, by playing with one of my dogs. So it's still the same tooth. They just like made like an artificial part of the tooth. It's not too big, but since then I'm also like way more careful about like dogs jumping around me, because I'm like, don't jump against my jaw. Don't want that to happen again. Okay, mini
That's
sauce
far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Oh, Zaris, what a welcome. As always, I'm very tempted to go for Detect Thoughts because it's an amazing spell. But since we have no bonuses to it whatsoever, we're not going to do that. I actually don't remember if she reacts to the phrase or if she remains suspicious. Your colleague gave me a passphrase. Little serpent, long shadow.
That just tells me you've met my people. Not why you're here in their stead.
Makes perfect sense. I like slightly bitter stuff, but not too bitter. Okay. I think also pink grapefruits look like really nice, and like color-wise I really like them. My sister threw a bike at me and I lost one of her front teeth. Oh no! When was that? I hope... Oh my gosh, I'm very sorry. Oh, 100%. A mid or lower tier orange is quite different to a nice one. Yes, right? And like up until like a few years ago, I never knew there were like nice oranges. Because I like orange juice, but like I was always like, why would I eat an orange? But then I had one nice one and was like, oh. Even when it comes to texture and stuff, yeah. I mean, same for watermelons actually. If you have like a bad watermelon, ugh. If it's just like, kind of like squishy, or like, I don't know, if it's not crisp, and if it's not cold, it's very easy for them to taste like not that nice or even bad. I've somehow chipped a really small part of both my upper front teeth. I mean, that can just happen, depending on like how you eat, how your jaws are, and stuff like that. I chipped off some part of my front teeth. I think we all chipped part of our teeth off, can that be? I chipped off some part of my front teeth thanks to a biking accident and now have veneer from teeth. I mean, it's at least good, like, how they can fix stuff like that, right? We were kids, obviously, and she was angry I did something when we were out and threw a bike at me. I can't even remember what I did. I'm so sorry to hear that. And I eat my oranges as they are. I just peel and munch. Okay. But I actually slice them up and then eat the flesh from the skin. Yeah. Yeah, I think like sometimes peeling oranges is quite hard to get like all of the white parts off the actual fruit. And if you eat too much of the white stuff, it's just disgusting. Well, I kind of got lost in fruit talk here. I don't see both answers for Gale, honestly. I think the first one's like way too bold and also kind of stupid to say, like, hey, I'm gonna kill you. Even though I don't even know like how many of you are there in the shadows. So the second one it is, I guess? Fear not, you can trust me. Your friends did.
Then I'll welcome you as a friend. If and when they get here. Until then, I suggest you keep your distance.
My gosh, that is also a first. I think I never did that. Cause thing is, there are traps down here. I think I just heard one trap. But yeah, there are traps down here. And usually, if you get them to somehow or somewhat trust you at least, they deactivate them. And I think whenever I played this game so far, either they just came along, they were around here too, so they're like, yeah, we can vouch for them, and then they deactivate the traps, or I persuaded them here. I didn't expect this. You see something new every day. The downside is, though, I really don't want to set off the traps. I'm very scared about that. And I think we can't talk to her now anymore. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. This is going to be hard. But I want to fight them. Like, both from a role-playing point of view, but also from, like, we're playing honor mode, I need the XP point of view. A very important point of view. I just eat the white stuff. I don't even bother taking it off. From the orange, Alistair? Isn't that, like, bitter and, like, kind of yucky? That's why I like slicing them up and eating the flesh from the outside towards the skin. Sometimes I get some white, sometimes I don't. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They're going to attack me, aren't they?
Strip this place bare.
Okay, I think best thing we can do. Sneak in. I don't think I can sneak in, Luna. I mean, there are traps here. I know myself on traps. I'm going to trigger at least one trap. And the thing is, once you get down here, I think you have guards down here. Even though we don't see them. I think I see like two options we can do. First option is we use Featherfall and we just jump down there and we're like, hi, we're gonna kill you. Or we're gonna sneak around. We're trying to disable all the traps. And then we're going to sneak up on them and then we're like, hi, we're gonna kill you. So I guess same outcome. You've also got some really good items from the shop if you go hostile. Yeah. Though I think if you don't ally with them, you don't get the really interesting stuff. If I remember correctly. But yeah, I didn't see that coming. I was curious about the passphrase and I thought like nothing bad could happen. But yeah, here we are. Okay, how many enemies do we have? And what level are they? Level 4. Level 4. Level 4. I think the best idea is to cast Featherfall, jump in. I think going around here, I don't think we can ambush them. Because there are so many of them out around here. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm kind of scared to not see the traps and then I'm going to die. When I eat oranges, I only really like the juice because the rest of the texture, it just feels wrong to me. Oh, do you also not like clementines and stuff like that? I really like clementines too. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. Can we talk again to you, Netherese? No, we can't. I can just attack you. Perception failed. Yeah, see? That's what I was expecting. Perception failed.
Indolence breeds madness.
I mean, I guess if we're going to be like super careful
None shall see me.
and are actually at least somewhat lucky. Yeah, the game heard that. The game was like, lucky?
Action, not reaction.
Come on, show me the trap. Yeah, it's a DC 20. Yeah, go Gale with your perception plus, I don't know, 0? Maybe?
At the ready. That way.
Okay, Luna, I think this was the decision against sneaking in.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Ah, gosh. We're jumping down here. And this guy, Baldur, is immediately going to see us. Okay.
Indolence breeds madness.
Who knows Featherfall? Lae'zel knows Featherfall. I would love to quick save. This feels like a moment worthy of quick saving. I don't know how hard this is going to be, Luna. Do you think this is worth a prediction?
Way to the nearest library.
Lamps, lads. Sealed lamps.
Yeah, they're also just seeing us.
Don't open flames where we're
Trust
going.
no one.
Oh gosh. Okay. We're using turn-based. And we're jumping down here.
Assume nothing.
I should have used the Saurian to jump down here.
Keep a blade close. This way.
But on the other hand, since I'm jumping, I can't sneak. I was like, maybe I can surprise them, but I don't think I can. Because jumping down costs already my bonus action. If I use my action to hide, I can't attack. What's the worst that could happen? I did prediction right away. Nice, Luna, thank you. Oh gosh. And I hit. It's gonna be a bit lucky, but I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you. I hope you're also having a good day. Enjoy your weekend. But if I...
On tippy toes.
We're trying it.
Not reaction.
We're trying to be stealthy. That's like the best I can do anyway.
Quiet.
We all know my
Can't
stealthing
afford to
skills.
stay idle.
You might ask yourself which stealthing skills even. And yeah, haha.
Unseen. Perfect.
I just wanted to say, it sounded like you succeeded in hiding, but I don't see you hiding. Okay, Scratch. Let's go. Go, good boy. And height. And here we go.
Your desire.
I never had this fail, actually. Ah, gosh. This will be fun. So, and we also hide. And now let's see if Baldur sees us. Hi, Baldur. Yeah, just keep searching. Oh my gosh, if he doesn't discover us, we... Nice. This is going to be nice.
Don't pretend you know what that means. What kind of drawing you want?
I mean, we can't even talk to them. So we can just kill them. Hello there. Are you surprised? You are surprised! Okay, Oscar, where are you going?
Wait! They've got oil everywhere and bloody torches!
Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Prediction up, gamble away. I'm curious to see how you're going to bet this time. Because I don't feel like this is going to be super hard. But let's see. Only sad thing is the other ones were also pulled into the battle.
This feels good.
Okay. Wait. Why didn't he take any damage? Missed. We missed. We rolled a 2 with advantage. Oh my god, Astarion. Okay, come on. Hit. Nice. Okay. At least with Gale, we want to get as much high ground as we can. This is not Gale, this is Lae'zel. But anyway. Yeah.
Taste my fury.
Gosh, I just saw the fire start. I was like, no way I did that. And then everything exploded. Oh my freaking god. I knew it. How dare you, Luna? Oh my gosh. And I mean, Oscar freaking warned us. He freaking warned us. How did this happen? How did this happen? I hate it. Fuck. The explosives down there. And I didn't check. I didn't check. This was the freaking Zhentarim. I started the stream and I was like, the Goblin Camp is going to be hard. Ethel's going to be hard. I didn't expect us to die here. Game over. First act. We didn't even make it to the Goblin Camp. That is so sad. Wow, okay, didn't expect this. Me neither, Alistair, me neither. Well. Dying to stupid choices. And I mean, that doesn't surprise me. In the end, when I started this honor mode, I was like, okay, I'm going to start because of something stupid. And hey, I delivered. Oh god, this is so sad. This is so sad. Well, and we even had a prediction for that. Will Ethan die in the Zend outpost? It is so sad. Okay. Are we just gonna retry? Are we just gonna start again? But if we start everything again, then I already know all the stuff. Yeah. Ah, gosh. And I just pulled that damn sword, and I was like, No. I didn't think about that before, but I saw the oil, I saw the flames of the sword, I was like, that was a mistake. Dang it. Dang it. And I guess if I had like some people going up, taking the high ground, maybe we would have died anyway. But we would have had a chance. And hey Lana, nice to see you! I just failed the honor mode run. Because of stupid decisions. But yeah, that wraps up our first attempt. Gale, level 4 sorcerer. The honorable adventurer fights with more metal than most, but they die like any other. We just made it like 20 hours. Proof of honor. I don't know, it doesn't feel like very honorable. It is so sad. Wizards never late, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they're meant to. You were just meant to witness the moment of my doom. How are you doing, Lana? How's your weekend? Okay, I would say we just try this again, right? I would just say I'm going to get some more tea, and I will think about whether we do exactly what you say, Alistair. I'm thinking about like, are we going to try different classes? Am I going to use the same classes? It feels like the classes are actually pretty nice. So I love the swashbuckler rogue, so I think I would stick to that. What else? What else do we have? I love the Circle of Stars druid. I think those two are kind of fixed. I still want like a high charisma character as my main character. And I'm still curious about Gale as the main character. I guess we could also do like an Astarion honor mode run. Do you have any wishes? Both regarding classes, regarding main character, do you have any ideas? Anything you would love to see? I think right now I would kind of tend to just try the same thing again. Not sure how exciting that is though, so I'm contemplating like mixing some things up. But yeah. I'm going to grab some tea and then we're going to continue.